and welcome back to Jeri-MAX VORTEX. I am Executive Vice President of Inflation. It's Sean Kites from Purple Love Fudge. And right now we have a rematch from War between Grover Cleveland and the man's man, Biff Andreas.
Here comes the only man, Don. Do you call Biff a man? He's a crybaby. This is the man. The man. Grover Cleveland, who was screwed in that last match with Biff because of that damn Pacman Jones. And now we have a fair fight between the man and Biff Andreas. We're gonna see who truly is the better man, as both these men try to get a win heading into the Spiral Rumble match.
Well, you can't take anything away from Biff Andreas, even you said. He's a very impressive talent.
He is, but he's just so whiny. I'd like to see him stop whining and start fighting. He didn't even say anything about the fact that Pacman Jones cost him that match, or helped him win that match.
Well, you feel really strongly about this, don't you?
You're damn right I do. Nobody comes between me and my man.
Oh my! I've never seen such fire in Purple Love Fudge.
You know, I said my pick to win the Spiral Rumble was Lamar McDaniel. I'm changing it to the man. He deserves it after what that little emo bitch Pacman Jones did.
Oh my! Calm down!
And a low blow by the man, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, he's the man, Don. And don't you say otherwise.
Well, you sure sound like Slip right now. My goodness. It's as if you're in love with Grover Cleveland.
Maybe I am. He's a man. He's the man. And now Grover Cleveland dominating Biff Andreas.
He's not doing anything. Andreas is clearly being very impressive and in control of Grover Cleveland.
And look at that vertical suplex by the man Grover Cleveland.
What's wrong with you?
Now Biff Andreas being a little crybaby, smacking him around, but he can never defeat the man. Look at that hip toss. That's the manliest hip toss I've ever seen.
That's a lot. I've seen much more manly hip tosses in Indonesia performed by myself, Don Bronchitis.
You're nothing. You're nothing compared to the man, Don. Grover Cleveland proving why he can defeat Biff Andreas with those wonderful headbutts. I'm sorry. It's just that Pacman Jones, oh man, what a beautiful clothesline from the man! For what Pacman Jones did, it's got me riled up. It gets between me and my man.
It's as if you're married to him.
Maybe I should be. Maybe if I was Linda McSeven, I could be.
But don't go back to that. And Grover Cleveland, see, this'll cheer you up.
And there it is, the 22nd to Biff Andreas. That's followed by only one thing, Don.
Another super kick, or she calls this one the 24th.
And that is done. It's over. Don't even bother getting up. The man has won. Grover Cleveland has won this match. And now he's going on to win the Spiral Rumble match, Don. Very impressive talent.
Oh, you shut your damn mouth! He's a very impressive talent. That 24th knocks Biff Andreas loopy. Grover Cleveland getting that win back that Pacman Jones cost him in open fight night. And what are you doing?
I'm fist pumping because the man is the man.
We're backstage now. Michael Cole will talk with Drake on about teaming with Icon in the main event.
Dracon, focused on his opponent at the Spiral Rumble, the undefeated monster Bludgeon. Those two have been going at it since Ooze.
Cole has a point. You just let Icon do all the damage. Any damage on Bludgeon is good heading into the Rumble.
Dracon, apparently an individual, doesn't need help. Yet he's going to compete regardless. That's going to be a huge main event. Oh, come on!
Well, I never get tired of seeing Michael Cole get beat up.
That was hardly anything.
Well, that is our main event coming up. Huge tag team match, very impressive.
Speaking of very impressive, here's Whitnique, who's been on a roll, like steamrolling through the Jeri-MAX women's division, and has already got herself a women's title match against our new champion, Danielle Bryan.
Well, here she comes, Whitnique. She was sick of being overlooked.
Whitnique has been in the background of the women's division here in Jeri-MAX since the beginning. I guess she's just had enough of it. And this is her big opportunity. Whitnique hasn't had an opportunity this big since she fought David Otunga for the world title. Here she comes. I really gotta think she's gonna win this one. I mean, logically, Danielle Bryan is very, I'm gonna say it again, I'm sorry, impressive competitor, 3-time women's champion. But Whitnique, she has that damn giant swing, and of course her new finisher with that total blackout.
We can't take anything away from a 3-time women's champion, Danielle Bryan.
Here we go. Really, it's Danielle Bryan's fault that Whitnique's so mad for a multitude of reasons. Wow, nice counter. I've never seen that before. Low blow, not sure how that works, but okay. But if Danielle Bryan didn't vacate the title at Jeri-Mania, we wouldn't have a slew of who Whitnique feels as joke champions like Jennifer Hudson, Paca. If Danielle Bryan had just accepted the fact that Rachel threw the match, then Danielle Bryan could still be the champion in her second reign right now, and Whitnique could be, nice and Gary. Whitnique could still be in the background.
So then it's a good thing that Danielle gave up the title at Jeri-Mania. Let the Freegals have the belts.
I guess, really could look at it both ways, but regardless, we're here. We're past a couple joke champions, as Whitnique calls them. We've got two of the best in Jeri-MAX going at it for the women's title as Pile Driver from Whitnique.
Whitnique's been here since PMX. Oh, another low blow. You get a hand caught in there.
It's disgusting. Off the ropes. Oh, nice. Diving clothesline from Whitnique, who's going up top.
Oh, but Danielle's up already, and she just walks away. That wasn't very smart of Whitnique.
Whitnique's just got so much passion that she takes so many risks, but usually they pay off. And you knew this was going to be back and forth, and it has been. Danielle, arguably the most talented woman on the Divas roster. Whitnique has so much momentum, so you put them together, you're going to have a great match. A technical classic. Is Danielle Bryan now back in control, just slapping her as women do.
That's all women are good for, cleaning and slapping.
That's very rude.
Well, I grew up in a different time than you, Bubba, so I'm allowed to say it. It makes me look charming and goofy because I'm old.
She looked like an idiot, Dawn. Danielle looking like an idiot going for that spinning heel kick and failing. Now she's getting thrown out of the ring. Whitnique gonna take this to the outside. Maybe do some extra damage. Oh, beautiful head scissors. Just knocks Danielle, I believe, her head hit the steps there. That's bad. Following through with the elbows. Don't want to get counted out. What is Danielle doing?
Looks like she's caught on the steps.
Okay. Whitnique wins by countout. It's really her own fault for throwing her Danielle out of the ring, but look, she's still caught on the steps. What the hell? I don't think that was intentional. Danielle wouldn't do that.
We'll see, she was caught on the steps.
Oh, we're gonna have a rematch right now. Good. That was a sketchy finish.
Oh, come on, don't jump to conclusion. Danielle's a very noble and honorable competitor.
Okay, never mind. We're gonna have the rematch of the pre-show. Wait a minute! God, why is Whitnique so angry?
Well, she didn't win the title. You'd be angry too.
No, because when I was women's champion, I always succeeded. I always made sure I had that belt. And wait a minute, total blackout! Apparently we're going to have that rematch at the pre-show, and she's going to make sure Danielle's not 100%.
Oh my, a steel cage match!
I've never had a steel cage match between women and Jeri-MAX. Whitnique going to ensure that that does not happen again. What a way to kick off the Spiral Rumble. Whitnique versus Danielle Bryan in a steel cage for the women's title. We're backstage with Frollo. Once again in the boiler room with Pacman Jones. He's booked against Jefe.
Pacman talking about how Frollo kicked him out of the Rumble.
Good, he deserves it. See, and I'm glad Frollo's sticking by his word. Pacman can't just pick whatever he wants to wrestle.
Well, he's picking right now. I believe we're about to see Pacman versus Jefe.
Well, he's still got that attitude. Good lord. Here comes Jefe. Coming off a failure to win both the world title and the number 40 spot. Him and Dorf tried to trick Frollo into booking a match on Warp. That didn't work out for him, but right now, as Jefe heads into the Spiral Rumble match, he is taking on Pacman Jones. God, when's the last time we've seen Pacman Jones even wrestle? Will he actually show up is what I want to know.
Well, he said he would. He doesn't want to get ring rust.
Oh, look, he actually showed. I'm shocked. Pacman Jones. Longest reigning world champion of all time. Ever since he lost to Chris Jericho, he's been in a real pissy emo mood.
Well, it was not just Jericho. I believe he said it was a lot of things. He lost to Lamorel at Jeri-MAX 50. He lost to King Einkorn. He's just been really down in the dumps.
Pacman Jones. Really, that attitude change has really been... I just don't get it. I mean, sure, a couple losses, but... why that dramatic of a change? Nice running clothesline from Jefe.
What was that?
It was kind of like a burp and saying his name at the same time.
Well, that's disgusting. Why don't you just burp? Well, that's very disgusting.
That's a fun fact, I can burp on cue.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yes, I can.
That's so nasty.
Wanna know what's nasty? Pacman Jones' attitude. Oh, and a nice side kick from Jefe. Pacman Jones really is one of the best in Jeri-MAX, but he's become so, he's even more whinier than I am.
Well, think about it. You go from the main event of Jeri-Mania saving the damn company, and then all of a sudden you're losing to the King, you're losing to Lamorel, you're losing to Jericho, called you has-been. It really lowers your morale.
Some glyph levels of lowering his morale. His morale's dropped so much, maybe when you're on top for so long, you take a hard fall. And that's what we're seeing here with Pacman Jones. Now Jefe going for a throw, but the strength of Pacman stops that. Now he's going to those mounted punches. Pacman Jones was in the Spiral Rumble, but because of what happened on Warp, when he cost the man his match. Sorry. When he attacked Grover from behind, in his general refusal to compete whenever Frollo tells him. Frollo stripped him of a spot in the Rumble. Says he's going to give it to somebody who wants to be there, somebody who wants to compete.
I really don't know who that is. I hope Frollo knew. He probably came to me and asked me. I don't remember. Like I said, I would never be in the Rumble.
Nobody wants to see you in the Rumble, Don. Well, whoever it is, they better take advantage of that opportunity. Just like Jefe should take advantage of this opportunity to shut Pacman up.
Well, I don't know. Another loss might send Pacman down onto a downward spiral.
Pacman, look at that strength, though. Oh my god. Does every heel have to do a stalling vertical suplex? Slip isn't even here. Stop pandering to him.
Well, everybody loves Slip. He's my best friend after all. I gotta stick up for him.
Slip hates you. I think we went over this when we made Slibbly together.
We made sweet, sweet Slibbly together, Bubba. We need to go back on our Pokemon journey someday.
Stop getting off topic. See, there's a non-stalling vertical suplex from Jefe.
Oh, wait a minute, that did nothing because the Waka Waka Waka
does nothing. See, Jefe's right back up.
And he's right back down. Pacman Jones has this one in the bag.
Well, there's no ring rust on Pacman Jones as he defeats Jefe. But regardless, he's not going to be in the Spiral Rumble match. He doesn't seem to really care. Although he did ask to be put back in it. His attitude is much of a I don't care-ness. He said he wanted to be fired, he wouldn't care. But yet here he is competing, not getting fired, and putting off a huge impressive win over Jefe. Main event still to come. Dracon and Icon versus Bludgeon and Jeri-MAX.
You need to stop saying impressive! Cut a break! I need a drink!